Hey there, fellow comedy enthusiasts. Today, we are diving into the world of Saturday Night Live UK, the British adaptation of the iconic US sketch show. But here's the thing, can it actually make Britons laugh? Let's find out. Personally, I think this is a fascinating question, especially given the show's cult following in the UK and its long-standing success in the US. What makes this really interesting is the challenge of adapting a beloved American show for a British audience. You see, SNL has been a cultural phenomenon in the US for over 50 years, with a cult following and a knack for attracting big-name stars. But can it replicate that magic across the pond? Now, the British cast and writers of SNL UK are no strangers to the comedy scene. They've got a mix of backgrounds, from musical comedy to stand-up, and they are joined by a talented writing team. What's really intriguing is how they are approaching the show's British elements. In my opinion, the key to SNL's success lies in its ability to strike a balance between familiarity and innovation. The cast and writers are writing what they find funny, but they are also incorporating British references and humor. This raises a deeper question. How do you make a show that's both familiar and fresh for a new audience? Now, one thing that immediately stands out is the show's production value. The studios are buzzing with energy, and the attention to detail is impressive. From the costume department to the pop-up sets, it's clear that a lot of time and money has gone into making this show a success. But what many people don't realize is that the show's success also relies on its ability to connect with younger audiences. In fact, clips of the US show on social media are averaging over 200 million views per episode. So, how do they plan to replicate that success in the UK? Well, the cast and writers are taking a funny-first approach, focusing on creating sketches that are genuinely funny rather than trying to go viral. This is a refreshing perspective, and it's one that I think will resonate with audiences. Now, let's talk about the hosts. The first three hosts of SNL UK are no small potatoes: Tina Fey, Jamie Dornan, and Riz Ahmed. What's fascinating about this is how their fame and association with the show could impact its success in the UK. Fey, in particular, has been working closely with the cast and is said to be generous with her time. This raises a deeper question. How do you balance the show's heritage and legacy with the need to appeal to a new audience? Finally, let's talk about the show's structure. SNL UK will follow the same format as its US counterpart, with 2 songs from a musical guest, 2 pre-recorded sketches, and 4 live ones. But what's really interesting is how they are using cue cards to keep the sketches on track. This is a departure from the common use of teleprompters in the UK, and it's a clever solution to the challenges of live television. So, there you have it. Saturday Night Live UK is a fascinating experiment in comedy adaptation, and I can't wait to see how it unfolds. Personally, I'm optimistic that it will find its place in the British comedy landscape, but only time will tell. What do you think? Will SNL UK make Britons laugh? Let me know in the comments below.